Showtime, folks.
Welcome, Performance Passport friends. Today is February 21st, and Elisa and myself, we just got done seeing Hairspray.
Woohoo!
The musical here at the Gem Theater, put on by One More Productions, one of our favorite talent talent communities, and this was their kickoff for the 2026
2026
yes, season. They're going to be having Hairspray, Footloose, Sweeney Todd, Fiddler on the Roof, and 2 black box series, the last 5 years, and Bat Boys. Those are smaller 3-week events, and those are ones that are usually very, very interesting, but they just don't have quite the visibility of some of the larger shows like I just mentioned. And so it's a really good chance to put out some smaller theatrical productions, which normally are extremely good, but just due to the sheer size, it's sometimes kind of hard to make a profit off of those. So I'm so glad that they have the opportunity to showcase these smaller, not known as well, black box series, this year being the last 5 years, and Bat Boy, which is one of my favorites of all time, so I can't wait for that. Anyway, let's talk about tonight. Tonight we had Hairspray, the musical, here,
and it's running at the Gem here in Garden Grove from February 19th, so it just started this weekend through March 29th.
Yes, 6-week
so
engagement.
If you get the chance, please come out. They are performing every weekend, Thursday through Sunday. I believe there's a matinee on Sundays. But they have some spectacular talent in this show.
And because of that, word is already getting out, and we understand that ticket sales are already
going fast.
Going
brisk. Fast. So people, get your tickets.
Get your tickets. Of course, Hairspray is the musical based on the John Waters 1988 film Hairspray, and this is one of my favorite, creations, because first of all, in the musical, the music is just so great. The music was done by the great Mark Shaman and Scott Whitman, and this is a lot of fun music, a lot of great creative lyrics. So if you ever get an opportunity, watch it. Not only is a lot
great story, and it tells about the
underdog,
the underdog, segregation, and standing up for what's right.
Yeah, and so there's a lot of fun in telling a very sometimes a very hard subjects to carry.
Yes.
And by no means did they make it an entire joke fest, because in the second act, when Motormouth Mabel sings her song "I Know Where I've Come," that's one of the greatest songs of all time, and it's I'm just kind of wish it was more of a Broadway standard, because I really think that that's really under.
And Debbie Ebert played Motormouth.
Debbie Ebert, who used to play with my best friend Ron Kobayashi, the Ron Kobayashi Trio. Debbie Ebert at Steamers in Fullerton,
and we've seen her sing for many years.
30 years. Yeah, yes. So it was a great pleasure to see Debbie Ebert as
What a nice surprise.
Yeah,
great
and she did a great job.
Yeah,
she did a really great job. Let's start though with the actual foundation of the musical. Tonight's show was directed, and the musical director was by Damien Lorton again.
Great job, Damien. Oh my gosh.
He's got this.
He knows how to
He has
present.
got these productions just humming.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
he does.
And like I said, even when the material isn't very good, they get the most out of the material.
But with the material, like in Hairspray, it's very good story, good music, and he actually is able to present it in a way that is not the tried and true.
Yeah.
It's there, but he does something different all the time.
Yeah.
He's got a good team behind him, but Damien is the heart.
We've seen this production a couple of times, and there was a lot of storyline that I don't remember, or it was genuinely fresh, something new that they added, because that whole second act seemed like I didn't remember much of that, so
I did.
yeah, so I didn't remember. I just remember other ways about how they did the scoring.
It was very
but
well
it
done.
was great. It was, once again,
I didn't think
great
there was anything
storytelling.
new, but he did present it that it was fresh.
No, here's the thing. It's like, for example, songs like Cooties and like
now Cooties wasn't in the movie.
Right.
That was at the credits in the end.
Like
that is true.
We saw all the songs in here.
Right.
And so that's the part I'm talking about. So because there were some songs in there that I didn't know because they just weren't on the motion picture soundtrack. So there was different.
But was there for the credits?
So no, I mean there was, but we saw like I think we saw a full storyline of the play. Right. So we actually saw the entire script, and that's why I said that I didn't remember all the scenes in there, and so I was like, I think you're like thinking of things that you thought of. But anyway, I digress. Oh, and then let's also give some shout outs here to the choreographer, Ryan Perry Marks. What a great job.
Well done.
There was, I think, 32 people in tonight's show. And
one of the biggest casts that the gym has ever had.
One of these, to get that many people on that stage and to be able to do those complicated dancing numbers.
And live music. So the musicians were there. They were on the stage, but in the back. Great job.
Yeah, so
great job.
Great house band. And so, once again, they did a great job. But the choreography, I thought, was just really noteworthy because, like I said, so many people on not the largest stage. And they did a wonderful job. Talk about creating that kind of dynamic energy from dance scenes.
Right.
That goes hand in hand, which I got to say, with the costume design.
Yes,
costume design did a great job.
Great.
That was the theater company, Upland, California. The costumes were
popped,
time appropriate, yet at the same time looked totally fresh. The colors were vibrant.
Yes.
They were creative, different takes on things. Mr. Pinky's side was really great. All the girls wore pink. Mr. Pinky wore pink. And like I said, the ending, it was a rainbow of colors up there. And, once again, almost like this kind of allegory of the rainbow, and everybody's included in inclusion and so forth. That's what I got off of that big dance scene. And assistant choreographer this year, Katie Lawson, she was in it. And she had some great, funny, she plays the one of the female young girl council members who happens to have to go away
for 9 months.
As she and Corny
Collins was really good. Actually, everyone was very good, as they always are. They're very talented.
Yeah. Okay. But let's I think let's
give credit to.
There's one. Everybody did a great job, but I think one particular person who had, I think, probably the most challenging acting job, really shined extremely brightly, and that was tonight's Tracy Turnblad.
Yeah,
and that was
she was on almost every scene too, so she was a heavy performer. Evie
Becerra. She was great. I saw her in Avenue Q when she was here as Christmas Eve.
She was cute.
And she was a knockout in
she was in
Grease. Yeah, she just killed in Grease too.
I missed her
also,
in that one.
Yeah, so unfortunately.
But I heard about her.
Yeah. This was really great because on those are the two opportunities she had a really great chance to showcase a little bit what she had. This was a really awesome opportunity for her because she really showcased, take the full lead of this. And boy, does she just took that energy, and her dancing and her energy was so contagious and so, infectious. Loved her. She was so great. Yeah. She was the anchor for tonight's show. And that's saying something because there were a lot of great performances throughout. All the principal characters were really good. Of course, Peter Crisfulli was once again, he's great in everything. And this time he played Edna Turnblad, and he was
Did a great job.
And going opposite of him was who was that man? He was great. Corny was done by Dalton Johnson. I thought that was great.
He was
casting.
very good. Yes,
yeah, I thought
he was. He
looked like
was
a
a
nice
good Corny.
Matter of fact, I thought he kind of had like a Buddy Holly kind of look to him. So,
yeah, actually,
yeah.
he did.
Yeah,
he
so
did.
I don't know if that was intentional or not.
Yeah.
Shout outs have to go out to Reese Chavez. She played Penny.
Yeah, she was excellent.
She was, once again, in the same dynamic, infectious style of her dancing.
Right.
She was great. The audience was digging it. They were just shouting and they were catcalling, and they had a great time seeing these performers sing and dance. It's especially the dancing. They really got, they really liked it.
They did a fantastic job. Singing, dancing,
Yeah.
the choreography from the very beginning, high energy, infectious songs, as we all know.
Yeah.
And
But their execution.
they
was
really, really showcased everything and made the audience want to participate and really follow through. And you felt what they were trying to encourage the artists, because you were following along in the storyline. So it was really sweet.
Dalton Johnson who played Corny, and so who was? Oh, here we go.
The dad.
The dad.
The Hardy Hard.
Link Larson was Hayden Magnum. Really good.
He was very
Seaweed, Jay Stubbs.
Seaweed was very good.
We've seen him many times. His name is Kyle Hill. We've seen him in other productions. We've seen him in Damn Yankees.
Yes.
I think he was in Grease too, but I can't really be sure about that. Tim Kelga, Wilbur Turnblad. He was so sweet.
Very sweet.
Yeah, and so lovable. And then kudos also to Anna Martin, who played Prudy Pingleton and the matron of the prison.
Oh yeah, the matron.
She was great. Yeah, she was really great. Mr. John Mitchell played 3 characters: Mr. Pinky, Principal, and Harryman F. Spritzer. He had fun time with his
wig,
toupee. Yeah, and the overall dance, the council was outstanding. Like I said, a lot of these people have been in other productions before, so it was just a great night. We had really high expectations, and I didn't just, it was great. Matter of fact, for the third performance here, I think they had it pretty well down.
I agree. I think the actors and the dancers, the singers, everyone was spot on. There were some lighting cues that needed to be corrected because it was still dark in certain areas when they were still singing and dancing.
Yeah.
But I think that should be taken care of by the end of this weekend.
And how about, did you think that sometimes I thought the music was the vocals were a little light?
A little light.
Yeah.
But I think that's something that they're, it's the second day.
So.
Or third day.
Yeah. So I think they need to focus
so
a little bit on that.
Lighting and the
there was a little bit of
audio.
I saw the seemed that if the actors were in some dark spots at times.
Yes.
So that seemed to be a little longer than anticipated.
Yeah.
But overall, though, it was a lot of fun. Great. I mean, get your tickets now. I can't stress that enough. This is I think tickets are
and this was
going
opening weekend, so I think by the time you see this review and you come out here and look for tickets, the performances should be spot on.
I think tickets are like $50. So, I mean, they're really reasonable. Do yourself a favor. See some live theater. See some very talented individuals.
Right. Some of the performers that have performed here at the Gem are now on Broadway or on Disney cruises and on the national tours for other musicals. There is a bounty of talent that Damien and Nicole and Dan, all 3 of them, they really advocate for this group, and they know how to, really encourage young
Really
kids
nurture. Yeah,
and so you're gonna definitely see a lot of talent here.
Yeah, and we really seeing it's turning into quite a farm.
Yeah.
For the rest of the theater. I understand one of the people is starring in a one-person show in Broadway. You said today, right? He said
No, he's on the no, it's okay, but he is on Broadway.
I thought he was on a one-person show.
Not a one-person show. No.
Okay, but he's on Broadway.
On Broadway.
So kudos to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're making headway.
Yeah,
which is one
they have
reason
talent.
why I wanted to support the One More Productions, the Gem Theater, because I like this type of giving back to the community, and there's a lot of and I think you're starting to see these early seedlings that they sowed starting to come back.
Yeah.
They're starting to grow, and fruits starting to come off of it.
Yeah.
So great show. Can't stress it enough.
Please come and see them. Support the Gem. It's a fun show.
What would you give it?
10.
10.
10, no, without a doubt.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy one.
Yeah, without a doubt. Free parking.
This is one of my favorite
in
films.
downtown Garden Grove. Free parking. It's here. If you do come on a Friday night, they do have the car show, so be aware to try to get parking a little bit farther away, but you could always drop off people off at the front. It's a great location.
Time sometimes can be kind of crummy right now in the world and so forth. This is a great escape for 3 hours.
Oh, fantastic. You do forget what's going on in the world.
Have a good dozen belly laughs, and you're going to have a tapping good time with your feet, keeping, and your butt's going to shake.
You are. I was definitely moving along. Sorry, I kept bumping into you.
So
dancing
a lot of fun. So go out and see it before it goes away. You got 5 weeks, and
get your tickets.
Get your tickets. Tickets are going fast. All right. Until next time, this is Danny.
Bye.
Bye.
As always, we will be out on the lookout for the very best performances in art to share with you. So if you enjoyed this video, remember to like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more inspiring content.